Hey everyone, welcome back to this week's College Playing Tip of the Week. As always, I'm Jack Wang, and with me is Nancy Steenson of Steenson College Coaching. Nancy, a question that often comes up about the Common App is how should students account for or report or fill out the activities portion of the Common App? What tips do you have for them?
So, Jack, the first thing to think about is what is an activity? Students often think that means club, sports, music, maybe robotics. An activity is anything productive or constructive that the student spends time on outside the classroom. So, eating and sleeping don't count, binge watching Netflix, Instagram, and video games, none of that counts, but almost everything else does. So, in addition to school clubs, sports, music, jobs, volunteering, significant hobbies, constructive things that take your time. You could go hiking every weekend with your family. Hiking would count. You might love to read. Reading counts. You might have family responsibility, taking care of younger siblings after school or on the weekends, or doing housework because both parents work. That counts. It's not only reportable, it should be reported as an activity. Colleges just want the full picture of students, and this activities portion helps them to understand the student and what they do when they're not in school or eating or sleeping. So on the Common App, there are 10 slots for activities. And I use that word loosely, activities. Sometimes students only have 5, sometimes they have far more than 10. That's okay. Nobody's really counting. It's just a format. There are 10 slots. If you have too many, you can bundle. You can creatively bundle by putting your team and your club sport together, or you can put your outside orchestra and your private lessons together. But the most important thing is to think about which of these activities take the most of your time, which activities are the most important to you, that really speak to who you are and what you love, and which activities have you done more recently. So if you joined the chess club in 9th grade but dropped it, it's not really significant. It's not something you really absolutely have to tell colleges. So think about the order that you want to put them in. There are no rules and there's no absolute order, and it's not worth losing sleep over. But think about relative order, with the important ones up top, with the less important ones down below. And then here's the clincher. There are only 150 characters to describe the activity after you've listed the activity and put in the name of the activity and in your position. 150 characters is a couple of short sentences, not a lot of room. And students often make the mistake of describing the activity. Student Council is an organization in my high school that promotes school spirit and has fundraisers for blah, blah, blah. They know what Student Council is. They know what Club Lacrosse is. And they know what, First Robotics is, or, Scouting. They know. They want you to use that space to describe your contribution, your achievement, your accomplishments, or what you took out of it, what you gave and what you took out of it. Not a lot of space. Make sure you use that space to talk about you, not about the activity. That is the key to filling out that Common App section. Know that some colleges will allow you to upload a resume with your Common App submission. You don't need to unless you're extraordinarily accomplished, and many won't let you. So it's important to maximize that space and do some pre-work. Think about what you contributed to that activity, what you got out of that activity, any recognition, any accomplishments, and it never hurts to quantify things. What kind of an impact have you had? You tutor, that's great. I tutored 20 underprivileged children in my community. I started a tutoring organization and recruited 8 friends. Together, we impacted 100 children. I'm making this up, but numbers have impact. So think about strategically going through, bragging about yourself, because most teenagers are inherently humble. Oh, Nancy, it's no big deal. It was no big deal. It is a big deal. Your accomplishments and what you've done in your free time is a big deal. And the most important take-home message for parents and students is this is your bragging time. Put aside your humility for about an hour and make the most of this section of the Common App.
Great tips, Nancy. I like that. It's your bragging time. That's a key thing to remember. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone, for watching this week's College Playing Tip of the Week. Stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll see you next time.